This is the ninth commonplace book entry and the fourth video of the Ethical Dilemmas playlist. We're going to be talking about the use of Nazi research. Um, I saw this obviously in class. I could cite that article. I'm going to cite that article. Just take note of that. But the use of Nazi data, I mean, like, to say this bluntly and brashly, I'm kind of a blunt person. The people have already suffered through the experiments, right? So I feel like I would want, and maybe they would want. Obviously, we can't ask them because they're not alive, but I feel like they suffered through it, and this new information could help people. So I think at least I would, hopefully they would want the findings and data procured to be used to help people. Obviously, it wasn't obtained ethically, and the like methodological, like the research methods used can never be or should never be reciprocated, obviously. But I think the people have already suffered. The data should be used. Should it be cited? I think it should be. Not to give credit to the Nazi scientists, of course, but to like just show where it's from, because I think that's important. Because again, the Nazi their research wasn't the best. Obviously, I think it was a little bit of torture with like covering it up with like, oh, this is for research. So they didn't really. It wasn't very scientifically sound, obviously. And there was some uh, discrepancies between and ideas that are factors that make their data kind of unusable. I saw like their hypothermic, like how long can a human body stay alive while submerged in like freezing water. Uh, their research is kind of skewed because they were using malnourished and emaciated like prisoners who are already like sick and things like that. So there's a difference between like a healthy, physically capable like pilot and these emaciated, um, diseased prisoners. So I feel like while it should be used, it should be taken with a grain of salt. Like it should be realized that like the research methods weren't ethical or very efficient and effective because they just weren't. That is due part because it was 80 years ago, as well as uh, there was torture that was, in my opinion, it was more so torture labeled as experimentation. So I think it should be used and it should be cited. Yeah.